It happened on the verge of the night and on the eve of the cold, sobering autumn. At the very peak of the annual August meteor shower, a few hours before the skies started to spill its pearl splatter down on Earth, we climbed to the rooftop of a high-rise apartment building to get a bit closer to our starry source and to celebrate our cosmic origin. We all came from vagina, but also we came from stars. To commemorate this genealogical fact, we organized a clandestine queer ceremony where everything that was could get intermarried with everything that wasn't, but could have been, or probably in some queer futurity will. We didn't want to get visible or come out in any sense. We just wanted to see each other as we were, in our natural form, not naked but on the contrary in costumes and fabrics and makeup and glitter. We dressed up using all kinds of materials at hand. We cooked a mosaic whole out of random elements according to our own idealistic understanding of what inclusion may look like. All those fragments were contingent and dispensable, but at the same time strangely fitting. New meanings were emerging out of chaos, self-assembling on the fly in various combinations. An address to the audience and a collective dance, a klezmer tune played live, and Afrobeat recordings from the 60s, a solemn round walk and a foolish howling choir, a shaman's tambourine and an electro oboe, a heraldic gonfalon and psychedelic paintings. The ritual's significance cannot be explained to the outsider, it can only be lived through from within.
Апай, объявляю вас всех невестами, женами и женами. В принципе, все желающие могут поцеловать всех желающих.
This is where our queerness takes the form of creolization, or ritual piracy, a process implying creation of new cultures. Each of us was a kind of a new mestiza of Central Asia, and each of us could quote Gloria Ansaldoa, stating that I'm cultureless because as a feminist I challenge the collective cultural and religious male-derived beliefs. Yet I am cultured because I'm participating in the creation of yet another culture, a new story to explain the world and our participation in it, a new value system with images and symbols that connect us to each other and to the planet. And to the stars could we add, pushed to the margins and deprived of the legacies of the so-called national cultures, we've been faced with the necessity to create something of our own. But of course such a task couldn't be tackled with a serious straight face. So we let everything go easy and fun, quick and dirty. New culture? Way too pretentious. But let us try out a party, a celebration, a ceremony. Let us just play around and put a few things from different contexts next to each other. Will anything come out? It was Salman Rushdie who told us about the magic capacity of mixtures to be the source of the new. Melange, hodgepodge, a bit of this and a bit of that, is how newness enters the world.
И теперь к носу поднесите.
A collaboration between unreal, fictitious cultural institutions, it was a convivial sketch rather than finished piece. We haven't produced any knowledge or outcome, haven't accomplished anything. We have just fixed a moment in time when we were still together, still strong enough to dream of impossible queer futures. We might not even have been queer yet, but thanks to Jose Esteban Munoz, we saw it, the warm illumination of the horizon imbued with potentiality. And we were happy to discover all these words, pronounced in other languages and in other parts of our earthly world, which nonetheless resonated sharply with our own strange and estranged situation of being not completely real, on the verge of the promised happiness, and on the eve of the sorrows to come.
Здание фаллическое. Это закат патриархата.
А,
Подхат патриархата.
Да, я хочу тебе пожелать, чтобы после того, как мы все умрем, мы друг друга подождали там.
да.
И потом, чтобы мы познакомились, интересно.
Свадебные пирожные.
Tonight, that the best thing in the world to do was to be a guest. Because to be a guest is to receive the best things that people have to offer. But a guest must also give back. So I'm going to give you a small number of thoughts about tonight. I want to think about the things we know. We know two things. We know the things that we can see, and we know the things we can't see. We know that somewhere up there are stars, and those stars are putting on a special show for the world. We can't see them, but that doesn't mean they're not there. We know what we can see, and we can see that we are with friends. And this is a place where friends gather when people who are not friends are around us. We know who we are, and we are special. But we almost must remember about the things that we can't see. And we know that the future will bring something that is better for everybody. And so because we know what we can see, we know what will happen. This is like a flower. and it will open up. And as it opens up, it will open up to the world. People tell me I live in a country that is better for us, but that country is not perfect. That country also has to grow. And I wish to take this story of this night to the world. Because if they believe that this happens in Kazakhstan, then they will also believe it will happen for them. One more thing. I think it is good to play. I think it is good to play like children, because children know everything. Only later are they told to forget. So if we spend time here, we can play as children and we will not forget. I wish everybody here a thank you for making me a guest and for making my friend photographer here, Nico, and some of these pictures of what we see now will carry forward into the future and prove that the stars and everything is possible. This has been a very special night for me, for us, for you, and even though they don't know it, for the rest of the world. So I wish everybody love from Liverpool, and I hope that the party is the best party that you remember ever. One very, very big thank you.
Одно очень большое спасибо.
Thank you.
Спасибо.